What's up, dudes? TommieBAcademy here, and in today's video, we're running solo and try to have the sickest day. So make sure you stay tuned because we're gonna do a lot of cool stuff. Let's go. So that was a bit of a hike session. Some stuff went really well, some stuff did not go so well, but we're gonna take a break real quick and do a random Q&A from Instagram. What's up, dudes? I'm solo hiking some rails out here. But for the next 10-15 minutes, I'm gonna answer some of your guys' questions. So a little box right there, ask me a snowboard question. So we're gonna start with Gavin. How to fully rotate a frontside 180. Now there's three big components when it comes to a frontside 180. The first big thing is being able to make sure that your shoulders are wound up and your legs are flexed. Essentially, that's gonna give you enough initiation to actually get the rotation around, so you definitely wanna start wound up. Second to that, you want to, as you're in the air, bring your knees up and drive your back shoulder in the direction you're going. And then lastly, it's committing to fully getting your board, your hip, and your shoulder to complete the full 180. That's gonna be a good time.
So I'd like to announce that I've started a Discord server. Essentially, Discord is a way for us as awesome snowboarders to come together and connect in so many different ways. And the first thing I wanted to highlight is that we have implemented and created a friend finder. Essentially, if you're in Colorado, East Coast, whatever coast it is, you can go here, you can type in, hey dudes, are you snowboarding Copper? Are you snowboarding Big Snow? Are you snowboarding wherever? And you can actually connect with other people and go meet up. In addition to that, if you have questions about gear or struggling with a trick, you can go here on the side of the page. There's so many different options. You guys can start jumping in, start chatting, start hanging out with a bunch of like-minded people. And the whole goal of this Discord server is to elevate the experience of your snowboarding. So if you guys got any questions, comments, concerns, definitely type in there and introduce yourself to the chat. Awesome, guys. On that note, let's get back to the show.
Jamie asks, am I going to the East Coast? No, I'm not gonna be going to the East Coast. Her words, not mine. I'm not gonna be going to the East Coast because my full-time job is actually coaching snowboarding. So my full-time gig is to like work and grind and do that and actually only do the TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube videos part-time, like 1 to 2 days a week. So I'm mostly staying here for this winter. Fire Quotes 15 says, how's the powder out there? You know, it's been a double-edged sword because we've had so much sun this year. It's been pretty incredible, but we haven't had a lot of snow. We're finally getting some snow here in Colorado, here right at like around the beginning of January into December. We're finally getting some snow. It's nice. It's refreshing. More importantly, we're getting a lot of terrain open. Big shout out to the resorts for working hard. Sir Picks a Lot says, for us 30-year-olds who want to get into park/the jib scene, any gear or tips for reducing injury? Yeah, one of the biggest gears that I would suggest is getting like crash pads. So it's like a tailbone hip protector, like crash pads. Those are really useful, especially if you slip out and you fall on your tailbone. Yeah, at least have something to protect yourself. That's really useful. In addition to that, I would definitely say progression and logical progression is going to be like your best friend. What that simply means is start on the small jumps and learn the fundamentals, the basics of riding, which is going to be your straight airs, your positions, your being able to pop, being able to grab your snowboard, all those kind of things. That's gonna be a big deal. And then secondly to that, I definitely suggest using progression. What I mean by that is start at the small park, learn the fundamentals of straight airing, learning how to grab your snowboard, the basic spins, and then progress those tricks into the next park, which would be like a small to medium park, and then a medium park, and then a large park. But here at Copper, for example, they have a whole separate park that's like beginner on the beginner terrain on Kokomo. But then over here at Peace Park, they have like a beginner slash more of an intermediate, and then they have a whole nother park that is advanced. So they actually separate all the people, which I think is really cool because you're not gonna be intimidated if you're the beginner park trying to learn beginner stuff. You don't have somebody coming through doing crazy tricks, so pretty cool. But yeah, start with some progression. Emma says, I'm too scared to commit to doing tricks and stuff. How can I get past the fear? Kind of back with the same question we just had a second ago. What I really suggest is getting some gear, really feeling good, and then find logical progression. For me, I broke my back when I was 17. I had a huge mental block, and it really took me going back to a 5-foot jump, building my confidence on a 5-foot jump, taking that to a 15-foot jump. And I literally hit that 5-foot jump like 30 times, and then go to the next jump and hit it 30 times, and the next jump 30 times, the next jump, kind of a big jump, I might be at a 20-footer. I might have to hit that 50 times before I actually break through and feel confident enough to go to the next one. So I would definitely suggest finding that progression and really figuring out your body positions, strong body positions that allows you to land 9 out of 10 times, if not 10 out of 10 times, build that confidence to the next thing. But for me, overcoming fear is through the experience, which leads to my body trusting my mind and my mind trusting my body. Taking the time to do the progression, overcome the fear. Hopefully that helps. I'm gonna interrupt real quick. Are you cold? Do you need a cool hoodie? Well, check out the new merch that I just dropped. Some really funny snowboard related stuff. And then if you pick up any merch, definitely tag me on Instagram because I'll give you a little shout out. We'll go vibe, good times. And then I'll see you on the hill and I'll be like, oh, what's up, dude? So if you want to pick up the merch, check out the description down below. Aiden with a question, how do you stay warm while snowboarding? It's a secret, can't tell you. So Danny asks, how did you get into snowboarding, my dude? Well, when it comes to, so my older brother, big shout out to Rich Bennett out there, my older brother started snowboarding, and of course I wanted to be like my brother. I was like, dude, I look up to you. So I started snowboarding and then never went back to skiing. So I started skiing when I was 4 to 7 and then 8 years old to now, and I've never put on skis again. So kind of exciting, I might not ever do that. But I got into snowboarding because of my brother, and I stayed in it because it's freaking fun. We got another question, can't pronounce your name, but thanks for the question. Where exactly are you in BC? I am actually in Colorado, so most of the time I'm snowboarding in Colorado. I ride various resorts out here. I've been to Whistler before, but I don't spend a lot of time there. I don't travel much. I definitely would love to in the future, but right now, coach full time, so I work a lot. I hang out, you know, we vibe. A lot of you guys are asking a lot of questions about jumps. I do have 2 really useful videos. I'm gonna link them down in the description below. So the next question was hands with how do you get more comfortable with speed for jumps? And I really think that comes down to being in a strong body position, knowing that you can handle what is being thrown at you. And that might be a 10-foot jump. Well, you gotta go fast enough to be able to handle a 10-foot jump, but you also gotta be able to go hit a 20, 30, 40, 50-foot jump, and really being in a strong, confident position is going to lead to more confidence going into a jump. And I have another 2 videos I'm going to link down below because they're super useful. There's one about stance and there's another one about most common mistakes on jumps. So body position is going to be like literally the gateway to your success when it comes to hitting jumps. If you're in a strong body position, it's going to be a lot easier, and that's going to give you the confidence, therefore being able to hit larger and larger and larger jumps. So check those out. You guys are asking a lot of jump questions. They're going to be linked in the description below. Cool, that was a nice little Q&A session. If you guys are looking for more of your questions answered, the 2 options is go to my live stream every single Tuesday. I have a live Q&A I do on YouTube. Also check out Instagram where I do this same kind of format on Instagram once or twice a week. So on that note, guys, nothing but love. We out.